Hey there folks, Santee the Arizona Ghost Riders here. How combat shaped some of our old Westians. Let's look into it.
Button up your britches and go home.
How'd you like to try to make me, Mr. Ringo?
Hollywood would have us believe that the classic gunfighter was a young man who practiced constantly to get good enough to beat any opponent. He would then go town to town challenging the fastest gun to build up that reputation. If you've been watching this channel for a time, then you know that's pretty much hogwash. History tells us that people like John Wesley Hardin and Billy the Kid did, in fact, practice regularly with their six guns to be proficient. Of course, they were both embroiled in range wars where they could hone their skills. Many of the others picked up their expertise during the Civil War. Being a seasoned veteran of armed conflicts gives one a huge advantage because, well, they've been there. The idea of shooting at a target is easy, but the target doesn't shoot back is in a soldier's wheelhouse.
Hot, ain't it? You didn't even put your finger on the trigger.
It's important to understand that many suffered from what was known as soldier's heart, which we now call PTSD. That frequent close-quarters fight-or-flight they dealt with can manifest itself in many ways, including thriving on chaos.
This is chaos. Without fear.
During the war, doctors couldn't see a correlation between combat and mental breakdowns, so there was no real treatment. After the war, lunatic asylums were filled with vets hoping for some help. Many would drink or do drugs, which made their expertise with a firearm quite the deadly combination. Also after the war, some decided to use their newfound skill set to make a living. Towns out west were in need of lawmen who were good with a gun. Of course, the other side of the coin were the gun-toting outlaws. A few of these guys, like Henry Newton Brown, played both sides of the fence.
I'm not a bad guy, I'm just doing my job.
Gunmen like Virgil Earp, Wild Bill Hickok, and Jim Courtwright fought for the Union. Ben Thompson, Dallas Studenmeyer, and Clay Allison were a few shootists who fought for the Confederacy. Then you've got Buckskin Frank Leslie, who told stories of being on both sides, and nobody can verify he fought for either one. The Confederate guerrillas were loaded up with revolvers and getting their practice with hit-and-run tactics, usually on horseback. Now, shooting at a target from a moving platform is pretty difficult. These fellas got lots of practice. After the war, we have them putting these methods to use. The James Gang was made up of these bushwhackers. Robbing banks and trains was a great way to fix economic depression, but there was some post-war vengeance in there mixed with the trouble of adapting to civilian life. Today, we have cowboy-mounted shooters who compete in scenarios on horseback. If you've never experienced that, I urge you to check it out. It's a true test of multitasking for sure. In future episodes about these men who lived by the gun, it would be good to remember that combat in any form had some effect on their path in life. Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget about Patreon. We're talking about a lot of behind the scenes, extra footage. For instance, this week we're talking about a bottle of female remedy. Yeah, snake oil. Actually full of liquid from the Old West period. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail.
He's a Broadway star in leather boots, a scholar with a drawl. He'll tell you how it really was, then watch the bad guys fall. Oh no, we're riding with the Arizona Ghost Riders tonight, where the history is heavy and the lead is flying light. From the Stagecoach Trail to the YouTube screen, the baddest bunch of cowboys that you've ever seen. Yes, Sandy's leading the charge through the Arizona sun. The Ghost Riders of Tucson having way too much fun.